Hello and welcome to another Python tutorial. My name is Tom with LearnPythonTutorial.com, and today we're going to talk about escape sequences in Python. If you haven't done so yet and updated your Python software package to Python 3.5.0, go back to the last video, get and watch that, update your package so we're all on the same level while we're learning Python here. So the first things first with escape sequences, they give us the ability to add special characters or different quotes, I guess you would say, like we've seen in the previous couple tutorials how we can escape a single quote if we open this string in single quotes. So what we want to do is take a look at some of the ones we'll use more often. There's several of them that I cannot cover in this tutorial video. I'd really bore you to death. So I'm just going to cover some of the ones used most often. And if you want to check them out, you can go to the python.org and documentation and check out all the escape sequences there. If you have a question about one of the ones I didn't cover, just let me know and I'll help you out. So anyway, let's look at the backslash first. So let's create a string. So we'll do this is how we do a backslash in Python, and we'll just do 2 backslashes, and we'll close out our string, hit return, and we'll print A. And there we go, there's a backslash. We have to use 2 of them because remember the first one indicates an escape sequence, okay, which we saw in the strings tutorial. This will indicate an escape sequence. Now if we just put 1 backslash, we're going to get a syntax error, and we can take a look at that in a second. Another reason why I pointed this object here to, or pointed a variable to our object of a string here, is because if I just called A like this, we're going to see the double backslash here. The print removes all the raw data within our string and prints it out how a user would see it. So that's why I'm going to use print in this tutorial, and also we need 2 backslashes like I just said. First one's indicating the escape sequence, the second one saying, hey, I want a backslash. So let's just take a look at something real quick. I'm going to do print, and then I'm going to do hi, and then single backslash, and I'm just going to show you how we get a syntax error here. Basically Python saying, hey, I'm looking for the following escape sequence indicator here, like what kind of escape sequence are you trying to do, so we get a syntax error. Alright, so that's basically what that's doing. So we know how to make a backslash with an escape sequence. In the previous tutorial or 2 tutorials ago on strings, we looked at the single quote escape sequence where we can use a single quote. So let's take a look at that. B is equal to, I'm going to open with single quotes. Let's, oops, got it back. Alright, so here's our escape sequence here, and here's our apostrophe. And then let's learn Python, and then we'll close our string out with a single quote. Now the only time we have to use a single quote escape sequence in a string is if we open our string with single quotes on the outside. So if we did double quotes, this wouldn't have to happen. So let's get a return, and we'll do print B, hit return, and see we get let's learn Python. So we can take a look at what happens if we do if we don't escape it. So let's do let's learn Python and hit return, and we get a syntax error because basically Python's reading this as a string here, and it's saying, hey, what is this S? And then it goes down the line. Well, it kicks an error up here, so it doesn't go any further than this, but it's saying, what's this S? That's why it's pointing to that invalid syntax. So that's why we need to escape it if we're opening with, if we're creating our string with single quotes and we have a single quote inside. And the same goes for double quotes. So let's look at a double quote escape sequence. So we'll do C is equal to, we're going to do a famous quote by Wayne Gretzky. So we got to escape the quote, double quote. So we open our string with this quote, escape sequence, double quote, and we're going to say, you will miss all the shots that you never, or that you don't take. I think that's the quote, something along those lines. It's on our website if you want to see it. And then I gotta escape this double quote here, and then I gotta add the next double quote. So what's going on here? Alright, so we open our string here with this quote, we close our string with this quote, we escape this double quote here, and we escape this double quote here. So I'm going to hit return, we get no syntax errors, and then I'm going to do print C, hit return, you'll miss all the shots that you don't take. I think it's actually you'll miss all the shots you never take. But hey, I tried to remember. Anyway, so we saw single and double quotes, and the same holds true if we did single quotes on the outside here and single quotes on the outside here. There would be no need to escape here and here. So with that being said, when you're writing a string, it might be a good idea to think ahead. Say, hey, I'm quoting a famous person here. I'm going to use single quotes on the outside so I don't have to use, escape sequences. It makes it a little difficult to read with escape sequences in here, but we have that ability. Let's see what other ones we got. We can actually, I don't know if you'd ever use this, but we could actually make our computer make a dinging noise. I know this works on the Mac. I don't know if it works in Idle or any other operating systems, but we can make it happen. We'll do bell. And escape A, and close the string out, and we'll print that. I don't know if you heard that, my computer made a bell noise. Try it on your computer. If it works, great. If not, we'll try to figure out why it didn't work. Backspace, it's another escape sequence. So let's take a look at that. Print, and then we're going to do, let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, backslash B, so we're escaping with a backspace, 5, 6, and we'll stop there, and print. As you can see, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 gets removed, 5, 6. Alright, so that's how the backspace works. Newline, we can look at Newline as well. We can create a new line with our escape sequence. Let's say this is my first line, and we get backspace N for a new line. This is my second line, backslash N, and finally this is my third. Single quote, parentheses, print it, and you see it breaks to new lines. We did see this with 2 tutorials ago when we were doing triple quoted strings. If we don't print it and we just call the string, we'll see the dashes, this escape end in there, just indicating a new line. Let me just clear this real quick. What other ones we got? Horizontal tab. We can use this one as well. We do print, single quote. This is escape T, horizontal tab. Print that, and you can see the distance here. That's a horizontal tab. So you could use that as well in your strings. How about a vertical tab? We do print. This is a vertical tab. Hit return. Bang. Now you see the space, it moves it down. Vertical tab. Escape sequence. So we looked at a couple here. The most important ones to know is how they escape single quote, escape double quote, and Newline. Those are the three that you'll most likely use while programming. The other ones, you can use them. You may not want to use them. And there's, I think, another like 10 other escape sequences that you can check out on the Python.org website and documentations in literals, I believe it's under. Just go ahead and search for escape sequences Python 3 and you'll find it. And if you have any questions about escape sequences, leave a comment on our website at learnpythontutorial.com or on YouTube, and we'll be sure to help you out. We'll see you in the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day.